Okay, good evening, everyone, and we live now on the Fame Daniel podcast, and we thank you all for joining us and thank you all for tuning in. And with me, I have my one and only
Olumide.
Olumide, and Olumide is going to be live with us today, and we're going to be talking about some new interesting stories on our podcast today. And this is the Speak Freely Fame Daniel, Speak Freely corner, whereby you can tell your story and say anything you want to say. What's up, Fantan 711? And you can actually share your thoughts on this stuff, and you can actually call to join and air your mind and whatever you want to say about what we're going to tell today. And our story today is about couples because that's what we always talk about. People who are going through stress, people who are going through a lot of stuff, and they want to share their story, and we can see um, what they want to do. So for now, we're going to tell the story and just tell you the way it is, as simple as it is. So my story today, and I have Olamide. He's going to speak on this story and give you guys the opportunity to speak on this story
Definitely.
too, and give us your honest review on this story. Okay. He said, this story was sent from a lady. She said, I want to share my little anonymous secret. I was 32 when I met my husband. He was almost 37 years and he was single too. He didn't really seem like a man of my type, but I was a bit desperate. I needed to settle down.
Mm.
She was desperate. One, the guy wasn't his type,
No way.
but she wanted to at least settle down.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he's not fluent in English and acts a bit barbaric. He acts barbaric and is not fluent in English. He said, not how I imagine my future husband to act. You understand? But she was desperate. She wanted to get married. And she didn't imagine a man of that caliber to be her husband. But I believe desperation led her to that part because she wanted to have a family.
Oh, sorry. Why is she desperate?
I think the story is going to tell us more. So
Okay.
let's go with the story and see why.
I just
she
wanted
was
to make
desperate.
sure because
You understand? People have different ideas about relationship or what they need or what they want from a relationship. So he said he's a plumber and he gets a lot of contracts and he travels often, but he is home most of the time. Two, I wouldn't have agreed to marry him if I was young, like in my 20s. Though I would have dated him because he has money and is equally generous. He's a nice looking man, but he doesn't dress or sound like it.
red flag number 2.
So you understand? So he's a nice looking man, but he doesn't dress or sound like it. He said a woman like me wants someone who is good looking and knows how to dress and speaks fluently as well. I really was reluctant when he brought up the idea of marriage, but I had to agree because I was 33 years by then and I felt like no man or better man was going to come my way because I was getting old, though I had some good men I was talking to. You get my point?
Red flag 3. Okay.
That's another, like he said, red flag 3. I'm not going to be the judge today. I'm just going to give my own little advice. He said, but none of them was interested in marriage or marrying me. So which means she had a lot of men who were in her life, but none of them were interested in marriage. None of them were talking about marriage, and none of them want to even marry her.
Should I add that to red flag 3 or
That should be a red flag 4.
4? Okay.
Because
red flag 4.
which means she had a problem.
She entertained them. Why would you entertain people?
Yeah, why would you entertain people that you don't want to?
No, she wants them, but they don't want you. Why would you entertain something that is like you want to get somewhere?
Yeah.
And this person is taking you the wrong direction. Why would you stay there? Why are you staying there if it's not leading to where both of you want to go?
Okay, so let's go on. He said, but none of them were interested in marriage or marrying me. After we married, I started hating myself for settling down with such a man. So which means she actually went ahead to get married to this man. And after getting married to this man, she started hating herself because she felt Why would I get married to someone I don't even
Mm-hmm.
love? And you understand, it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, we barely attended any corporate events together. His friends are all local and out of style, and he is always about us doing local things, and I'm very much ashamed of him. He says, so
5.
that's red flag 5, right? He says, so I don't even like staying by his side when we go out in public. Now I see why whenever I go out with some people, they don't want to walk with me. So that means I'm ugly.
Might as well.
Or maybe I have something
Something's wrong.
that is wrong somewhere.
Something must be wrong somewhere.
So he said, I don't like staying by his side when we go out in public. Long story short, I got pregnant for someone else because I don't really enjoy being intimate with my husband. He turns me off because I don't find him attractive. The guy I got pregnant for is equally married. So is that
That's 6.
red flag 6?
That has to be 6.
Okay, I don't think that one is. I won't call that one a red flag.
That okay. Let's not say red flag. That's
I'll call that one a failure.
That's a failed marriage.
Yeah, she failed on that part. So he said, so she got married. The guy that she got pregnant for is equally married. So which means she left her marriage to go cheat on the guy
Who is also married. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Women.
he is the one I have always wanted to marry before he dumped me for someone else. I won't call that one.
No, that's a red flag because that's her ex. She could. This is an ex that it didn't work with. It didn't work.
Okay.
It didn't work. They didn't work. And instead of her to be like, okay, it didn't work. You have to cut ties off. You know exactly. Because I think it says that she was in love with him. This is somebody you were in love with. So there's no how that something goes wrong and you want to stay with that person.
What's up, Lime? How you doing, Lime?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good. Are you following the program?
Yeah.
You've been hearing the stories, right?
I mean, I just came in to hear the half of the story.
Okay, you want us to start from the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the story is about, for those that are still coming in, I'll keep reading the story. And this is my homeboy Olumide, and
What's good, Lime? How you doing?
he's gonna be live with us. He's gonna talk about this issue so we can see how we can help this lady out. I call it help. I know you always want to fire them, but this time I'm just gonna be in between you guys. I'm just gonna be the peacemaker. Because I know he's ready to jump down on their throat right now. So the story is, he said, I want to share my little anonymous secret. I was 32 when I met my husband. He was almost 37 and single. He didn't really seem like a man of my type, but I was a bit desperate and needed to settle down.
Okay.
He is not fluent in English and acts a bit barbaric. Not how I imagine my future husband to act like.
Okay.
He's a plumber and he gets a lot of contracts and he travels often, but he is home most of the time too. I wouldn't agree to marry him if I was young, like in my 20s, though I would have dated him because he has money and he's equally generous.
Wow. So I even count that red flag. Sorry, that's wow.
So you see that under a flag. So he said he is a nice looking man, but he doesn't dress or sound like it.
Okay.
A woman like me wants someone who is good looking and knows how to dress and speak fluently as well. I really was reluctant when he brought up the idea of marriage, but I had to agree because I was 33 by then and I felt like no better man was going to come my way because I was getting old. Though I had some good men I was talking to, but none of them was interested in marriage or marrying me. You understand? So she went ahead and got married to this guy. She said, after we married, I started hating myself for settling down with such a man. We barely attended any corporate event, which means they don't go out at all.
That's one of the red
So we
flags.
don't go out together. His friends are local and out of style. And he's always about us doing local things. And I'm very ashamed of him. So which means she's ashamed of him whenever they go out. He does local stuff. He's not the type of guy that she can actually stand with in public because he does not have style. He says, so I don't even like standing by his side when we go out in public. Long story short, this is where the story starts from. I got pregnant for someone else because I don't really enjoy being intimate with my husband. She don't like spending time with her husband, so she got pregnant. She said, he turns me off because I don't find him attractive. The guy I got pregnant for is equally married.
Okay.
So she got pregnant for a married guy because her husband was not attractive. But this is where the story gets interesting. He said, he's the only one I wanted to marry before he dumped me for someone else. So the guy she got pregnant for was the same guy who dumped her for someone else.
Pretty much, the guy sees her as second choice.
Yeah, so the guy put her in the second place. He said, we dated for 2 years and I was madly in love with him. I couldn't handle the heartbreak, but when I realized in my marriage years that I had married the wrong person, I reached out to him and we have been intimate ever since. You understand? He said, this is a secret that would never come out because my husband is convinced that the child is his. And I never told my ex the pregnancy was his. I just found out I am pregnant again, and I don't even know which of them is responsible for this. Which means she's pregnant the second time, and she don't know if the baby is for the husband or for her ex. He said, my problem right now is that my ex mentions that he wish I could give him a child.
What the? So wait, I'm not counting.
So I haven't finished. He said he and his wife have only one child. The woman is battling with PCOS, and my ex is in need of a son badly. My first child is a boy, and it is his. But I don't know what would happen if I tell him. He can't be trusted, so I fear to reveal the truth. I wish he knows the truth and puts the child in his plan. Please, what should I do? He is richer than my husband and will give the boy a better life, to be honest. Please, post anonymously and let your audience advise me. Thank you. Then she said, no judgment, please. She said no judgment, so I'm going to respect the fact that she don't want me to judge her. So I'll leave the judgments to you guys. The judgments of the Lord.
I will need your judgment.
Okay. So,
What these doctors are saying, first of all,
okay.
she said if she was young, she would have not dated this guy.
Yes.
That is, the issue is the mistake most of our women actually make. Before she gets to 33, she should not tell me that there are not suitors coming to ask her hand in marriage.
There might have been suitors coming to ask her hand in marriage, which is normal. People will definitely come to her and ask for her hand in marriage, which is normal. You understand? So Olumide, I know you've been trying to. Olumide, I've been waiting to dive into this
Okay.
lady. So let me hear what Olumide have to say.
So let me break it down, right? First of all, she got desperate at 32, right? My own question is, what is causing desperation? So, because 32 years, you think your biological clock is ticking as a lady. 33 as a lady, right? But the question is, in your whole life, she said she only wanted to marry one guy. Only one guy she was going to marry, which is the dude she ended up with. So, but before that guy, there probably would have been maybe somebody else before that. At least one good person that was like, oh yeah, da 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 da. And she said no. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
And so that will tell me that, because she later mentions that she has other people in her life when she was talking to her now husband, but she didn't what's it called?
They were not serious.
They were not
They were not
serious.
serious about
So
marriage.
my question would be, when you start talking to somebody, don't you tell them, me, look, this is what I want, this is what I would prefer for this to lead to: marriage, having children, building a good family. Not, I want us to talk, have butterflies, keep enjoying life, keep having the butterflies, and nothing else after that. I don't think that's how relationships work, or entertaining people.
Yeah, I believe to cut you short, I believe most ladies today prefer to entertain the guy and see where the guy can take it to, and see if that guy is actually stable to bring them into the household. Because most ladies no one enter a relationship where be say they'll come they suffer later. You understand?
I feel
They'll come
you.
they suffer later. The guy will take care of them because marriages today are transactional, right now. It's no longer about love.
not
But
about love
my
anymore.
problem is not the fact that she did not marry every other guy that came to her. My problem is the fact that she married someone she clearly knew that
She was not attracted to.
You are not attracted to that. You're not attracted to this person. If I don't like you, I don't want to
Be in the same
be in the
space
same space with you.
for that long.
I'll tell you straight, I don't like you. You're not my
You're
type.
not my type.
Like,
You are not
you're ugly. She
checking
said-
any boxes.
You understand?
You're not-
She said.
yeah.
She said. She said.
He's not attractive. He's not stylish.
Fem Junior said, "Bro, how settle?" Okay.
And that's
The thing is that if you know you don't like someone, you should be smart enough to tell the person, "Hey, this is what is going on. I don't want to get married to you. This is just let it just be relationship stuff." You don't marry people because you're desperate. But I know sometimes desperation pushes us to do some kind of thing because
Yes.
she has looked at her age. She's 33, and before she get married, she will give birth. She get married. Maybe she get married at the age of 34. Then she
Yeah.
start giving birth 35. The kid will be like 5 years in
When she's 40.
when she's 40. So she has calculated all those stuff and she knows that she's suffering from that delay of womanhood. And that was her fear. But my problem is not even her fear. My problem is something different. He said, okay, my problem is something different, and that is one thing I'm going to talk about here. If you know someone left you for another lady, which means putting you as a second chance,
Second choice.
a second choice, a second opinion, you're the number 2 pick. Why go
Entertain the person.
You understand? Why go back to entertain that same person? You agreed. My thing, if you agree to put on a dress, put on that dress with confidence. I guess she was shy because of the relationship thing. She was shy because of maybe what her friends are going to say,
Yeah.
or shy because of what people are going to say. If you're dating someone who doesn't have style, make them get style. Change the way they dress. Change the way they act. If they don't want to change, then you learn to adapt to their lifestyle.
So sorry to jump
Okay.
into that. So like you just said, teach. So think about marriage. You said it's transactional, right?
Yes.
So you have to. I believe that before she got married to this guy, she knew that okay, this is what this guy has that I like. Which the only thing she mentioned so far was money.
Yes, it was.
He
I
has
think
money.
the only thing that she likes in the whole relationship stuff is that this
has
guy
money.
has money.
He can take care
He
of
can
her.
take care of
and
her.
him
You
and
understand?
the
Yes,
bills
yes.
and all that.
Yes, everything. The bills is
And
being
he's
taken care of.
hardworking.
He's hardworking. The guy
So-
is very, very hardworking.
Yeah. So let's try and add that for him to that. Yes, he's hardworking.
Yeah.
The second thing, so now you have said this is what I like. She doesn't like his style,
No.
how he acts, how he talks, how he carries himself,
Doesn't
the kind
like
of
her
friends.
the friends he carries.
So you've seen the good and the bad, and the bad is significantly more than the good. Why are you keeping him?
That is my problem. Now you're keeping someone that you know you don't really like. 1, 2, you don't value this person because you feel they're not your type.
Yeah, and
they're
then
not your class.
doing what's it called? Getting intimate. You can't even do it because, or rather, you do it, but you fake it. You fake it till you make it, and it shouldn't work like that. You want to because at the end of the day, like God forbid, this ex runs away again, or this time he just flat out just loses your number, blocks you, everything, no type of communication with you anymore. Now you're stuck.
To me, I kind of side with the woman in a way because if you don't really like someone, it's very hard for you to actually be in that person's life.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is that there's what they call what I call how am I gonna put it now, a partnership in life. If you want to be with someone, be with that person because you love them and you cherish them. Don't be with that person because of the condition you're facing, because when that condition fades away, now you see reality, and when you see reality, it gives you a different idea of how your life is now being run.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because now she started cheating on the man because she feel the man is not her type and not even her class. I know some of my friends who their papa no join. Let's put it, you know, when you say your papa no
Mm-hmm.
join, the papa no get level. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? The guy no even get level. There even sometimes we go out, we ourselves
Mm-hmm.
will be with our friends. Our friends no go invite us for some kind of party because they feel say if you come, the way you go take dress, your dressing is going to make them look. It's going to be insultive to their personality,
Mm-hmm.
so they won't even want to invite you to that party. That is what she was facing because now she has everyone has tried to talk to her. I didn't. I'm not saying that she's right. She's 100% wrong from the start. Her approach into the marriage was wrong. Then I know she's watching right now, but I'll tell you, your approach into the marriage was wrong, and your approach into the way you see your man was wrong. I believe if you definitely love someone, you want to build with that person, you can actually adapt into their lifestyle and start something with them.
That's the mindset. So she went in. She already had the wrong approach, right? Sorry, Lime. I feel Lime wants to say something. What do you want to say?
Lime, you want to say something?
We can't hear
can't
you.
hear you, Lime.
Sorry, Lime. If you're saying something, your mic is probably blocked or something. It's but it's very low.
It's very low. It's very,
Still
very
very low. Is something blocking your
Okay, you can go ahead.
Say
now.
something.
Can you hear me?
Oh
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I feel like with her, what she went through is what is happening to major older women of nowadays. You can't tell me that from 20 to 33, you don't have suitors coming. And when you get to 33, you start getting desperation to get married. It's how she planned it. You know?
Yeah.
Desperation. What is desperation? Desperation for you to go get married to somebody you don't love. You know, to me, I feel like that is not desperate. Maybe peer pressure. And two, now she says she got pregnant for her ex. I think the right thing for her to do is to correct her mistake.
So correcting her mistake, is it by telling the ex? Are you saying she should tell the ex or tell the husband?
Tell the both of them.
Yeah, but if she tells the husband, she might lose her marriage. Then if she tells the ex, what if the ex fails her the second time?
Wow. How long are you going to keep secret forever?
Some people
You're
do.
going to keep asking questions.
Some people do.
Yeah, they're going to ask questions. And this modern day, you know what is going on with DNA, how people do DNA and they discover this body a child.
So you are saying she should go to.
Okay, first of all, let me ask you a question. You said married, but she's not attracted to the guy she's even married to in the first place.
Yeah, which is true. The guy she's married to, she's not attracted to the guy. The guy does not have class, does not speak good English, is not posh.
That's what I'm going through. Just let the true heart. Let them know this is my son, this is not your son. The second child, you should go do DNA test.
Yeah, but this is someone that has been. This is someone that has been trying to get married for a long time. How do you expect?
Okay, my question is this: you know your child will get married for a long time. Why do you cheat on your ex or your husband in the first place?
And the thing is that she cheated on the husband with her ex who dumped her.
Baba, ex or no ex, she still get 20 for the man. No, not the deceive ourselves. Ex or no ex, she still get 20. You
So-
don't get ex.
So you they say
How the ex girlfriend, you know your value.
I know get S. I get D. So wait. So you are telling me that she should actually go back to the husband and confess. But what if she confessed and the marriage gets shattered?
The marriage is not going to get shut up, bro.
But you can see she said that her ex wants a boy and she have a boy. And she knows that the ex have a lot of money. So if anything should happen to the ex, the boy is the head of that family. He claims everything. And she wants her son to have a good life. You understand? And now she cannot go back to that ex and go tell the ex that the baby is for him. Instead, she had to now tell the husband that the baby is for the husband. But the ex wants a boy. So if that girl was your sister, what of advice will you give to that girl?
First of all, if she's still complicated with the ex,
They are still smashing.
Pretty much. I mean,
They are still smashing
because
because
she
now
says
they have a.
she's
she
pregnant
said
again
she's
and she doesn't
pregnant
even
again.
know
She
which
don't
one
even
it's
know
for.
who owns the baby.
then there's something wrong somewhere.
There's something wrong somewhere. There's something wrong with her.
I said there's something wrong somewhere. Now you make a mistake. You got pregnant.
The first time. No. You should not. Don't call it. Don't see. Wait. Hold on. Don't call it a mistake. It's not a mistake.
No, but it's not a mistake. They knew what they were
It's not
doing.
a mistake. When it comes to pai, it's not a mistake.
Yeah, because it's a process. You both have to get
It's
to
a
the place.
yes.
You both have to take off your clothes. You have to do before along the way. You cannot tell me something told you that okay, I don't want to do this.
Let's put this conversation to the normal way, right?
Yes.
You just have, for example, now me, I have a ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Even though I'm not attracted to my wife, if I sleep with my girl, my ex-girlfriend one time, I can be able to say, I'm saying, maybe for example, I sleep with my ex-girlfriend and she got pregnant in the process, I can be able to correct it. But when you're still keeping contact with your ex-girlfriend after you already got pregnant and you're smashing and you got pregnant again, bro.
She said they were smashing. They were smashing for 2 years. The marriage is important. I didn't high priest. They were smashing for 2 years. The marriage is important.
It doesn't make sense. Marriage is important to you. Cheating on the man that is important.
High priest, I want you to be on this program. Call right now. Be on this program. So I like sometimes when high priest brings his own ideas about when it comes to he speaks his mind. I love people who speak their mind. Lime and high priest always speak their mind, and I want people who speak their mind to join on this live.
I feel like with the girl, let her just say the truth. Let the guy know this is your son. Let the husband know, I'm sorry, I cheat on you. But the father I don't understand is she still, because what you're saying that they're still the ex-boyfriend are still complicated.
Yes, they are still communicating, but you see, the ex-boyfriend is married, so you are not saying if she have to speak out now, they're going to destroy both marriage.
See, as that lady, she feels that sense. They tell the guy, say, oh, what is going on? You ask that lady, you can ask the guy. You can't just be smashing me.
Yeah, but see, the guy has already told her. The guy told her that he wish she have a baby for him.
Which guy you wish you have a baby for him and you are smashing somebody's wife? Does the guy don't know she's married?
The guy, they both know they are married.
Okay,
And
wait.
see, she was the one who reached out
Reach out to the guy.
to the guy. So the guy did not reach out to her. She was the one who reached out to the guy.
Okay.
Yes, you can always type high priest. She was the one who reached out to the guy and told the guy that she wants him back.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, that guy was already married because the guy dumped her for another girl. But now,
This life can be very complicated.
yes, I know.
It can be very complicated.
Okay.
Because this kind of woman that is saying, oh, I'm married to a man that's not attractive, the guy doesn't have a stand. Oh, I used to date a lady. The lady doesn't like the way I dress. You know what she did to me? She went to a grocery store, bought the clothes, she made me dress comfort, she took me to the salon, I cut my hairstyle to low cut, then present me the way she wants me to be. As a lady, you have the power to make your man what you want it to be.
Yeah, but were you comfortable with her changing your lifestyle?
I knew that I was not comfortable, but this is woman I love. I have to do everything for love.
So are you now saying that
Okay,
that
so-
lady did not love that guy then?
So
There was no love in the
there is-
picture.
So out of everything you've said now, right? First of all, the approach when you were getting to know each other, right? The talking stage. Did you people solidify that I want this talking stage to lead? If we're going to keep going further, I want it to lead to marriage.
We had a conversation.
Okay, good. Now this lady here keeps.
I let this girl know I'm not ready for marriage, but she can be my girl. But when you get to further, we can get married in the future.
And did you like? I would say, did you like put a timeline to it? Because one thing about ladies, you can't keep telling them in the future, in the future, in the future. Tomorrow is the future.
Yes, marriage for this lady, lad.
No,
Marriage
wait,
to her.
wait. I'm saying something because again, in this story, it says that she said that the person that she got, the way that before she got married to this guy that she
Are you doing
cheated
some
with,
pyro?
before this cheated on this person, she what's the word? I'm looking for a good word.
Are you doing Saga?
The person wasn't ready to get married. The people that she kept entertaining weren't ready to get married. But mind you, this is a lady that's going into her late 20s, early 30s. So, and the thing is, you can't entertain people. I remember one of my friends, I know her. She's 25. She talks to her friends, like any guy she talks to, say, look, if you are talking to me, better be leading to marriage.
Marriage, yeah.
It's not like, oh, next 2 months, next month. You have to have the mindset of, this is somebody I can take as a potential wife. And also, even in that conversation you're having with that person, when you talk to that person,
How you doing, Gio? Finish.
Say they are ready for marriage, and that's what he said. There must be something that is chasing the man away.
So you're saying her character actually chased a lot of men away. That how she got to that age.
I'm sure this is like the Kabeka 20.
no,
He tell you, oh, I want marriage, I want this. When you give them that energy, when you have discover that they're not mentally ready for that marriage, they still in the street, or they still want to have fun. So when they get to 30, you now hit of them that they are getting old, their desperation kick in.
So you're saying the desperation of her being 33 years old, that is what pushed her into marriage. But nobody wants her at this time. Her ex dumped her, nobody wants her, so she decided to get married to this guy that is not her style or her type.
If that has no dumper, she don't go desperate and say she want marry now.
so
Desperate. I've seen a lot of people, like some women, like I have conversation with them. I say, hey, are you ready for marriage? Like, no, I'm not ready for marriage. I want to first of all go to school, get a degree, get a job. And I ask them, okay, now you want to go to school, calculate your age, how long you have, like, get it. Because some women feel that they can still get married, 10 something. But they don't do that. When you get to 30, you have to put to bed. Because I had a lady by one place who was telling me about women getting married. They say it's not good for women. I should always tell our daughters, now is the best time for you to get married at your early age. But some women, they want to say less. Because there's no way that you're going to tell me that suitors are coming and they're not ready for marriage.
Yeah, you're right.
I would say that for her, she, first of all, like one of my friends, this one is a guy now. They're good. They're well deep into their relationship. This guy asks his woman this very simple question: what do I need to prove that I'm ready to be your husband? And he also tell her the same thing, that this is what I feel like you need to work on to be my wife.
Oh, so you're saying it's a two-way street then?
It's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street. So
Because
now we're not talking about the infidelity of the woman.
Yeah.
We're talking about her capability to hold herself
And be
when
a
she
wife.
was when she wasn't ready, and now that she's ready, the capability for her to hold herself to be a wife.
Exactly. Because again, the guys too, I'm not going to say the guys too are innocent here, because you can't tell me that these guys throughout the whole talking stage, let's assume she's beautiful. She's a beautiful lady, she has everything most guys will look for, right? Or rather, she has a good package that the guy she's talking to will look for. So with the whole time of them enjoying each other's presence, the talking, the video call, the late night, everything, you can't tell me that in those times it didn't occur to them that, okay, this lady, this is what she has that I don't like. Because me, when I talk to somebody, it doesn't take me more than 3 weeks. I know, okay, this one is like this. Can I manage it? Can I adjust it? Can we, can we accommodate? That's what I look for. That's what I do.
Yeah, but this lady was dating. She said she was dating
What's that?
many guys, not just this guy that she got married. So which means she was with other guys. But the thing is that she now eventually fell in love with someone that did not want her. So do you think that's not wanting her destroyed
And self-confidence.
her self-confidence and made her scared that, oh, I'm 33 years old
Nobody
now
will want me
and
now.
nobody will want me now. This guy who I thought wanted me is leaving me, and that now pushed her. How are you doing, Drini? That now pushed her into another spotlight, that she now fell in love with someone that I won't say she fell in love. She just desperately needed a family, and she jumped into that family.
Mhm.
Okay, he said, okay, someone, I have a message from Savage Team. He said, nowadays, men are not looking for wives in their 20s. They wait till their 30s. So someone said most of the time, men don't look for wives in their 30s. They wait till they're in the 30s. I think for a man to get married at the age of 20, I don't think he's ready. If a man should get married, should marry above, is you get married at least above the age of
25, 20, 27, 28.
28. I believe 28, 30 is
28, 30 is a good
for him
age.
to start
Because
his life. You understand?
because as a guy, you want to be sure that you're okay.
Yeah, but this, if you notice now, we're not even talking about the part that she cheated. We're talking about how am I going to put it now, as insecurity about herself, because she felt maybe she was getting too old and she can no longer meet that gap of getting married, and which really I would say got her scared. That actually got her scared, and she decided to get married. But if you see, this story have a lot of red flag. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not the type that mostly judge. I just try to give my little advice. But on this story, I think I will go deep into the story, because if you look at it,
Wait. I saw a story you say men get married at the age of 30, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. They lie. They lie. Let me shock you. In this our America, like, when you come to our Nigerian women, for example, is she Nigeria or let me just give a general disclaimer.
it's an anonymous tip, so I'm not going to reveal. She said I shouldn't reveal anything.
Nothing, yeah.
No, most women in America, 25, they don't take relationships serious. Is when they get to 30, they take relationships serious.
So you said some, not like how many percent? If you say like American women, let's say American women, 100% of American women, how many percent are you saying?
Majority.
Majority. So majority, that's like 90%.
From 80, 90, okay.
When they get to 30, bro, for 25, they see different niggas coming around, telling them, hey, girl, you're beautiful, taking them to those vacations, those boat rides, those kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And some would tell you they're ready to get married. It's one to just say something, it's another thing to have the energy. Like, for example, Baba, if I tell you, say, I want buy a car, because okay, go buy a car. That's how I want buy a car. Now, it's always time for us to buy a car because it's slack. You feel me?
Yes.
Some will say they want serious relationship, they want a guy who will love them, give them everything. When you start calling them, they're like, hey, you call too much, you're disturbing me, you know, this kind of attitude. It's one thing for you to say you want to get married, it's another thing for you to be ready and have the capacity to handle.
So you are saying that most ladies today fake it just to be in that scene, in that circle, acting as if they want to get married, but they don't want to get married.
So when starting from deep conversation, you start discover that, oh, this person, then maybe the guy is looking good.
Are you doing Leshundia, Afris?
So again, this all still comes down to, like, let us be honest with ourselves here. There is no how you would entertain a lady that you like unless you're just fine with deceiving yourself.
Yes.
There's a way. There's times when you will talk to a lady and you will know that, okay, this lady is not serious or she's not interested. Because as a guy, I mean, you know, guys that are rich, they know how they made their money. They didn't waste it on mindless things. So them being with a woman and spending their money on women, in a way, is an investment into their life. Same way how people take care of their health and their gym.
Are you doing Leshundia?
Is the same way that guys take care of, you know, how, like,
Okay, hold. I got a message from Savage. Savage said, I mean, are we still young, coming out college by 21? We're still trying to find ourselves. How can we take anything serious? You see, I like what you just said. I know when you're young, you can actually take things serious, but it is better for you to tell that girl
honestly,
that I don't want this instead of pushing that girl into that circle and making her feel like she wants that, like you want her, and now she's in that circle. At the end, you chase her. The next guy that's going to come to that girl is going to she's going to make that guy have like a living hell because she'll have that insecurity when it comes to that guy. You understand? And that is what happened in this story. Yes, she did something bad. She had two kids from her ex, claiming the kids to be her husband. But the problem is that I was not happy with the girl is that the girl actually stood there, got married to someone she don't like, don't have style, don't have class.
She has a lot of problems with
You
the
understand?
marriage.
So she had a
from
lot of
the
problem with the
beginning.
marriage. Then, if someone doesn't have style, if you buy a restaurant and that restaurant is bad, what do you do to the restaurant? You
fix it up.
renovate it. You fix it. You let that restaurant be yours. And the way, see, if I'm dating a girl and I like Beyonce, I'll try to see Beyonce in that girl every day. I'll give her the stuff that I see in Beyonce so I can see that beauty in that girl. And I advise every other woman to do it, because when you don't do this stuff, you don't see your man as that person that you actually value to be your man, it pushes you outside. It makes you do some stuff that you are not supposed to do. Are you doing auto? And it gives you that opportunity to now do stuff you're not supposed to do. Now, it hinders you from so many things. Now you're now cheating. Now she have a baby. But the problem is not even her having the baby right now. The problem is that she's still thinking of going back to the same guy who broke her heart. So my problem, why is it that women are always going back to the guys who hurt them instead of staying with someone who actually truly loves them?
Where's that, daddy?
That's the nature of life.
How is it the nature of life?
That's not the nature of life. That's
the nature
not
of life.
right.
That's stupidity.
It's like this. It's like when you cut yourself with knife and when the injury heals, you be like, let me see if I can still cut again.
Cut it again.
When it comes to love, I've seen some people who they say, oh, this guy treats me bad, this guy treats me like an asshole, blah blah blah. And those girls, if you check them, or even we guys, as a person, sometimes the people that love us, the girl that truly love us, we don't find it attractive to us. The guy that loves the girl, they don't find it attractive. But the one that doesn't love them is the one they find attractive.
So you want to say the girls that you've dated are the ones you don't love?
In some circumstances,
I like his honesty. At least he's honest.
Yeah, he's honest.
At least he's honest. He's honest.
You're
I
right.
like your honesty.
it's two things. In some circumstances, it depends.
Okay.
Like, yeah, man, you just forget what you did. You just forget what you say you want just back and forth.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know that one.
I said, you get to a point in your life, you now realize that, oh, okay, I need to get back to a woman I truly love. And you now recover that all the girls you have dated, there's one particular girl you love, but you don't find her attractive. Then you go meet the girl, talk to her, propose to her, and you guys live together. But with women, it's a different ballgame. Women are, it's just like some women will tell you that they want some good, they want a good man who go to church, who's a Christian, who do things. But when they meet this man, they still find the bad guys attractive to them.
Okay, so the thing is, I don't think they find the bad guys attractive, right? Because there's no way you will see something that's bad for you and say you like it all the way. There's the obviously. So I know what you're saying. But let's.
When I say for club, you have two guys. One is dressing well, he's drinking his VIP session. You walk up to a lady and say, "Hey, what's your name? How you doing?" And because he doesn't have that punchline, like the player punchline, the guy will be like, "Excuse me, I don't want you." They will ignore the guy. But the one way come with player, look at the.
But you know, say, matter you one thing. Women, they get bored easily. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Women get bored easily. So when they get bored, then they try to move to the next, or they try to create a different scenario.
Yeah, they need
for you
something to spice up
for you to follow.
Yeah.
I have a friend that was married to this lady, and the lady was angry that he don't get angry.
Okay.
That whenever she does something, he don't get angry.
Yeah.
He just
Okay.
okay. She was
Alright.
angry that he was too calm.
Too gentle.
But she was the first time they started dating, she was happy that this guy was so calm, was so nice, was the nicest guy on earth. Now she don't want the niceness no more. Now she feels the niceness is fake. And she don't want that niceness no more. She wants something different. So she always want to bring up fight, bring up quarrel. So this is the mindset of a woman. But the mindset of a woman is not what I care about right now. The mindset of this that I care about is that if you don't want something, don't go for it. If you don't, if it's see, if you go into a shop and you buy a shoe that you don't like, you won't wear that
You
shoe.
won't wear. You will give it out to somebody else.
You will give it out to someone else. I have some clothes that I will just buy, and at the end I'm like, yeah,
It's not what I want. Not what I thought I want.
I wear that one or two times, like, I'll just give it to someone else. You understand? Just because I don't admire it. But at the time I was buying it, that shirt was, oh man, this was the real deal. But now I no longer want it. But for this lady, she knew from the get-go, that she don't want this guy. She knew.
It's like when you see trash bag and you're like, normal human being will not want. So what is one man's trash, another man's treasure? One man's meat, another man's poison. The simple saying, right?
I feel like still that the batteries like warrior.
But see, my question now that she asks, should she, how you doing, Wokamo? Should she tell the ex
Yes.
that the baby,
You have to do it.
you think she should tell the ex that the baby is his?
If she do it,
I think for her own.
gonna keep judging her.
I think
Yeah,
for her
but
own.
if she like, if you see at the end of her story, she said, I wish that he knows the truth and puts the child in his plans. Please, what should I do? He's richer than my husband and he will give my boy a better life. But she said,
I know the truth hurts. Like reality said the truth hurts. But it's better for her to hurt the husband with the truth.
yeah, but she said the secret will never come out.
Why? Why does she think so?
That's what she's saying. She said she won't let the secret out. But she's asking, should she just continue sleeping with the ex since she knows that she likes the ex and don't like her husband? Is it right for her to be doing it? For me, it's not right.
I thought that sorry you buy. I know why use this word to like they push me to use some
Turn the word upside down.
Don't use the word though. Don't use the word though. I beg you.
Turn upside down.
Don't use the word though.
Use code straight up the word.
Oh, it's from the street, bro.
Use code straight up the word.
Because now you're sleeping with your head and you know this thing is wrong. No, you're making more mistake. You are putting more fire on firewood. I still continue sleeping with it. So you should disassociate yourself from your head and focus on your husband.
Yeah, but she can't focus on her husband because the husband is not the type she can focus her face on. She can't focus her face on the husband. The husband is ugly. He doesn't have style.
No. She said he looks good. He does not have
He
style.
does not have style. He does not speak good
Good
English.
Okay, my question is this. What kind of style does she want in the man?
He no get
That's what-
swag.
You know, get modern swag.
He no get swag. You know they wear Timberland. He does not put on Jordans. He put on those Uncle Wahabu type of shoe. Big jeans, big shirt. Does not have style. Maybe he will wear purple trouser and pink shirt. You understand? Purple trouser, pink shirt, and blue shoe. So I think if you know your husband does not have style, the best thing for you to do is to create a style for him to follow.
Hey,
Mhm.
the husband like Apostle.
You're not a good person.
The husband like Apostle.
Your husband is wearing rainbow clothes, pink shirt, blue trouser, and purple shoe. So she's tired, and she said the husband's friends are local too. Like the way they organize themselves, the things they do.
What
they
they go out to
don't do classy stuff. They
Yeah,
won't have to go
She
out.
likes to be classy.
Yeah, if they want to go, they go to stupid place. She's a classy lady. So now she's trying to know what to do.
Wait, you want to be classy, right?
She's classy, but the husband is not.
Is the husband educated?
How you doing, blessed man?
He doesn't speak
He
fluent
doesn't
English.
speak good English.
Or
The husband does not speak good English.
For the English part, you can set up an English class for your husband to be going so I can speak good English.
Yeah, but she said the husband is always busy. He's a plumber. He's always busy. He's always out there traveling, doing plumbing work, and he makes a lot of money. But he don't have time, like to learn that. He speaks English, but he doesn't speak. Like me. I know if he speak Queen's English finish. He get my English. They reach. He go hook me. I go pause. There's some time I will speak some type of English. I'll be like, eh. There's some English that some people will speak to me. Some BB grammar. I'll be like, eh. I don't understand.
Rephrase.
I'll tell the person to rephrase because that English. I don't know that English. How you doing? Talk to Boma. Welcome. Because that English is too big.
I feel like what's going on here is I feel the ladies trying to. I feel like the ladies kind of confused.
I didn't matter, guy.
You see, like your relationship therapy.
How you doing, Miss Fati? Go
Can
ahead.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think that you should go for relationship therapy and throw our body to them. They can advise on what to go through. But today, I feel like you should stop sleeping with the hands.
But this is the only thing. Okay, now if this is if you are hungry, what do? You eat, right? If you are thirsty, what do? You drink water. This is the only thing that keeps her happy. She said if she's sleeping, she said if she said it's food now, it's food. They are making out. If they are making out, nobody chop, they chop, so they are chopping. When they are chopping, she said when the man is chopping her, she's not feeling anything. Like she don't feel it. She's not attracted to the man. That's why she's chopping the eggs.
If the man they make out to her, he's going to convert the man to Islam.
Yeah. That suffocation love be that.
I beg. Let's take somebody's marriage seriously. I beg. This is somebody's marriage.
See, this is somebody's marriage, and this is someone who wants a vivid advice, a proper advice.
I'll tell you from my heart. You should stop sleeping with the heads.
She should stop sleeping with the ex. So what she should do for the husband? You've not given her the solution to amend the marriage, because if the marriage is amended, then she'll be able to go back. She will leave the ex.
Hey, they are harder, right? They are too
I
hard.
didn't fire.
They are too hard. They should have a deep conversation about what is going on. She should lay her body to the man.
Okay, but if she tell the husband, don't you think the marriage is going to end?
It's not going to end. You just have a conversation. Say, hey, babe, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that. This is why I need to improve on.
Okay, now you want the husband to improve. What about the cheating part? Should she tell the man that she cheated?
That part, I feel like, to me, as a man, let the truth be the truth. Just say the truth.
So she should tell the man that the baby.
I rather she hurt the man with the truth than lie to the man. Oh, this man.
So she this is 2 kids.
No, just say the truth, no matter what.
Okay, what if she says the truth? What if she says the truth and the man decided to leave her? Now she went back to her ex-boyfriend, and the ex-boyfriend decided not to marry her because the ex-boyfriend is married too.
I think that would be a bitter lesson for her to learn, because next time you don't play around with marriage.
Yeah, but see, I didn't see.
Wait, let's laugh, because this thing is, I begin to get to a problem that I need to speak my mind. You don't like something, then why are you scared of losing something you don't like?
So you're saying she should not be scared to speak out?
Yeah, you don't like the man, tell the man, bro. Like me, for example, I'm a straightforward person. If I don't like you, even though I don't tell you, my attitude will speak that I don't want you, girl.
Yeah, I understand. So you're saying she should take her loss?
Except the man don't be human being, Baba, she did, so your spirit will tell you, say your woman to do something.
And the man don't know now. The woman gets tired. If she sees that sometimes when you're married to a beautiful woman, you get confused.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she do, you don't even pay attention because all you want to do is just to make her happy.
I don't be confused. As I did, so I didn't just like, I don't date girl. I call the girl, say I feel like you're cheating on me. I break up with the girl.
Just because you feel.
You must get feeling, like, don't be your wife. You feel say something is wrong somewhere.
It's gonna end you.
Yeah,
But sometimes not be everybody they give you sign. Some people can just
They know how to move very
Some
well.
people know how to control themselves.
Maybe you felt nobody talk, maybe you felt nobody talk. You said the man is always traveling.
Yeah, the man is always traveling, but she said, but he always come back. He's always around. So it's not like she's lacking in that part. She wasn't. She's not lacking food. She's not lacking the knacking. That knacking part, she's not lacking it. The bedroom, she's not the knack. That pack. She's not lacking the pack. She's
With account with that, you like that guy. As you did, so you gave by to Uber, right?
yeah. How you doing, Gaio?
Your spirit will tell you say something is wrong somewhere. Your
Okay.
spirit will give you that woman the cheat on you.
Okay.
The cheat on you. You feel about the talk about you with the notice or kind things, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because the woman allow you go the lack her husband, but when she take the dollar, when the man not down, when the man there around.
But you see, two of them they married. The two of them are married.
So I'm talking about she. When her husband is around, you see when she go and do it or when
That-
That one is
That part I
can't
don't know
tell.
because I wasn't. I'm not the one knocking her.
That's how
If I was the one knocking her, it's a different ballgame. I would know that part.
like you need to stop sleeping with that guy because now you know that guy is married and you already have a kid. It's like you're trying to resolve a problem. You can't resolve the problem with a problem.
Yeah, but see, what if you look at this now, she don't like that other guy, right? She don't like that other guy. So since she don't like that other guy, which is her husband, she decided to go for someone that she likes, but the person is married.
Then look for another person and leave your husband.
Why would you wait? Okay, hold on.
But if
Hold on.
she
This
decides,
is going to
I
keep going better.
know saying the truth is very essential, but if she decides to say the truth, don't you think that truth is going to destroy the destroy the relationship, then two, it might destroy the relationship of the other guy. Then what if that guy rejects her the second time because the guy rejected her before?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So what if the man that later do about all these things in the future? What would the man do?
By that time, she might have counted her eggs and they're already in a basket.
What you know say this man fit go kill the woman.
Why in America? Don't worry. Why in America?
No, leave American thing. You say you are in America. Not America they do that.
You know they lie, Shana. True and talk.
Yeah, true, you're right.
You can run better, bro. It's just like that soccer player who is working, his not his kid and the pastor wife was they give her for back.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pro aspect, bro. I feel like I know our generation we are not used to hunting each other with the truth. But I think that some situations we just have to let the truth go. Let them know, hey, this is not your kid, bro. Let the truth go. If the body want to destroy, because to me, the only point I would support her to just say the truth if she
I didn't profit.
like the guy, if
Yeah.
she like the husband, but now she doesn't like the husband.
I understand. So for those of you just tuning in,
It's something that's emotional.
yeah. For those of you just tuning in, I'm going to go back to the story again so you can understand what we're saying. We have a lady who was 33 years old. She got dumped by her ex. Then she found love with another guy who was 37 years old. But because she was getting old, she was desperate to start a family and have her own kids because she wanted kids. Then she got married to this guy who does not have class, no style, but he could take care of her. He was, I'll say, less when it comes to her type of quality of man. But he was always there for her. He got married
He can
to
do
her.
his husbandly.
Yeah, he can do his husbandly duty. He can do anything. He can take care of her. When it comes to
That's that.
what do I call it, sex or anything, he's there to actually give it to
He's
her.
there
Like,
physically
he's
for
there
her,
physically
but
for her.
for her
But-
mentally, he's not. For her mentally, he does not click for her.
Yeah,
mentally.
but mentally for her, she wasn't feeling this guy, and whenever they met, whenever they meet in the room, it's a turn off for her.
Mhm.
Then she found her ex again, and she went back to that her ex who dumped her, and they started a relationship. And since they started the relationship, they started dating each other. And when they started dating each other, they started having sex. But you see, the ex is married to someone, and the ex only have a daughter, but he needed a son. And this lady got pregnant for the ex and told the husband that is the husband's kid. So which means she lied to the husband that is the kid, knowing well that the kid was for the ex. So now she's been doing it for 2 years. She got married to a second chick. She got pregnant for the second baby, which making it two. And she don't even know
Which
if the
one?
baby is for the ex or for
Her husband.
her husband. And now she don't like going out with the husband, even going to public place, because she said the husband does local things. He's so local. He doesn't
ghetto.
have class. He's classless. He's ghetto, and she don't like him because of that. But now she's saying, should she tell the other guy, the ex, that is his son, because the ex wants his son? And if you tell the ex that is his son, the ex might take the son, but the husband, she don't know if the husband will still want her. So now she's asking this question: what do you think she should do? Do you think she should keep the relationship with her husband, or just tell the ex and tell the husband that, hey, husband, this is not your kid, ex, this is your kid, because the ex is richer and she thinks the son might have a better future with the ex than with her own husband. So that is the whole bone of contention here that we are fighting for.
No, that second part, I heard you say she never know if that second kid is the ex.
Yeah, she don't know if it's for the ex, or she's sleeping with both of them. She's sleeping with her ex and she's sleeping with her husband.
Yes, so now you're not making this complicated. So that child that she doesn't, how will she not know the father of the second child?
The second child, she will give it to either one of them.
Or DNA test.
You see, that is where maybe DNA test can come in. They can actually do a DNA test.
She said the truth to the husband that the second child will do a DNA test.
So look. At the end of the day, like, I feel like all three of us are trying to achieve different things. You're already saying what your own is. She should tell the truth no matter what. You don't care anything. The truth is what comes first.
I don't care. I know the truth is going to hurt.
Yeah, and I know what I'm saying, but I mean, like, you prefer that the truth just comes out. It's better if everything is out there and everybody is going through their own healing process, because right now she's the only one suffering it. Well, that's if she takes it as suffering anyway.
She's not suffering. She says she would never say the truth.
So
She
she's
says
not
she
suffering.
don't
She's the
want
only
to
one
say
that
the
has
truth.
this keep
But
this secret.
she wants to go to the ex. Now she's asking if she should leave her husband and go to the ex, but she's scared that the ex might dump her again.
Why
And
you
like,
are making the story more clear? I thought you said she should not leave her husband.
she's thinking of giving the baby to the ex, but now she's scared that if she goes to the ex might dump her again. So now she don't even care about her husband. She don't care if the husband knows the truth or not. But the only thing is that she don't want to tell the husband because she's scared that she might lose that marriage and the ex might not take care of her. Now she's going to lose everything. So you understand? So she's scared of losing everything. So her advice is, what should she do? Should she just go ahead and tell both of them and lost everything?
That she's sleeping with. Does the ex really love the wife he's married to?
The ex dumped her and married that wife.
I mean, he must love her. I mean, sure.
So for the ex to go back to her, because she says she reached out to the ex, for the ex to go back to her, it means there must be.
And because he said his wife is struggling with, what's it?
The wife is struggling with something that she can't give birth to kids anymore, and they only have one daughter. So the ex want more kids.
So right now, the thing is, I don't think she should go back, because the guy can. She might just be a means to an end for the guy.
Because who knows, the guy might not want to leave his wife because of that stress that the wife is going through. He might be a good guy, but he's not a good guy. He's cheating outside.
Cheating.
So
he might just be a guy that wants to, you know, he might just want to find somebody that will help him get a son that he wants. That might be his end goal at the end of the day.
He already have a son, but he don't know that son.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so he wants to have a son that he's aware of, pretty much, because right now all he has is a daughter, and he wants a son. So right now she might just be a means to an end, or a tool that he's using. Once he gets his son, he might just Control Alt Delete, bye bye.
That is what I'm saying. I don't think Aiden O6 Kentucky. I don't think that guy wants that lady. That's what I feel.
I don't think you want the lady.
I don't think he wants that lady. I just think. Yeah, I just think he's just cashing cruise.
No, yeah, we've already started that part.
Yeah, I just think he's just having fun.
Yeah, he's just enjoying his life.
Because I have a story from a guy. He said the ex doesn't want her either. He just wants kids. Also, the truth is going to come out at some point. Once that kid doesn't look like the current man, which is true because she said the man is not handsome compared
No,
to the ex.
no, she said he's good looking. He just doesn't have style. There's a difference between style and good looking.
So that man fit come go be Ogbokori Magbai.
I know the guy is good looking.
The guy might look like those 911 truck.
Don't mind this guy. The guy is good looking, but don't
The
mind.
guy
this
might look
guy.
like those 911 truck.
You're not a good person. Stop it.
I'm just trying to speak the truth.
I understand that.
Like they said, the current man might just want her for that baby.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The ex, she's definitely, it's not might. He definitely doesn't want her, because if he did, he would have taken her in.
I do this, Camilla.
If men, for us guys, we know if we want something, we will go for it.
So now the thing is, my fear is that she's gonna lose in both ways.
She definitely is.
So now, if she loses, now she don't want to lose. So if you're telling her to actually let that relationship go, it means she's gonna lose in both ways.
Most definitely.
So now, why would I want to lose?
You have to lose, because I know she's fine. She said she's fine keeping that secret, but there's no how a lady will be fine with a lady. Well, because she considers her a classy lady, because now she's in a marriage where she doesn't like to go out with her husband. But
Yes.
people that know that they're married, when they see her, how is your husband? How is the kids? Da, 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 da. There's no how she cannot already. She already, no matter what, there's going to be a set of people that can always link her back to the man. So regardless, she in a way she's taking it as suffering, because again she doesn't like being with the guy. She thinks the guy doesn't have class or anything like that. So that's already there. There's no how she can avoid it. One, two, with the ex, the guy is just enjoying himself. She's enjoying herself, thinking, yes, this guy might want me back, blah blah blah. But that again, that's immature thinking. That's her deciding to be the Lulu.
Yeah, I think for me, I would tell her. She said the guy is okay. It's not like in the bed part he's not doing well. He's doing well in the bed part. He's pretty decent in that part. But I think what she should do is, we know his dress sense is zero. So what you should do, create a schedule for him and teach him how to dress. Create a schedule for him. That's why I
Teach him
tell
English.
people, if you're going into a relationship with someone and you know the person lack a certain quality, teach them that quality. Make them understand.
Something that is teachable.
Yeah, make them understand that this is what I like. I want you to do it more. If they're not doing it and you know you really value that person, teach them. Make them, because no matter anywhere you go, whichever person you meet, you're still gonna meet someone who don't have one quality that you want them to have, and you're still gonna be missing qualities upon qualities upon qualities, and you find out that you can find those qualities in 10 men. Now you have 10 men who have all your qualities, and you end up banging 10 men because you want different qualities. And it's better to just be with someone that knows, that gives you peace. If he gives you peace, like I'm
And
telling
is
this lady
willing
today, if he gives you peace and is willing
to adapt and learn new things.
to adapt and learn new stuff, I prefer you should be with this person. Be with your husband. And like you said you don't want the truth to ever come out. Keep the truth to yourself. But to me, I prefer you tell the truth to him. But if you don't want to tell him the truth, I prefer you teach him what you like. How you didn't tell her the like. Teach him what you like. Teach him how to dress. Teach him the English you think he can speak. If you feel he can't speak the English, then speak the English he knows how to speak. People get married to Spanish people that can't even speak English.
See,
And they will learn English and they will manage everything together.
I feel like this is what she needs to learn she needs to learn the part of growing together.
I think that's the part she don't want.
She doesn't want for the guy to grow.
She don't want to grow. That's it. I think the fault is not from the man. The fault is from her.
Yeah.
She don't want to grow, and she thinks she didn't leave her past behind. She's still chasing her past, which is her ex. She's still in love with that ex. That is why she went back to that ex. She would have choose someone else.
I feel like, let me come back. I feel like before she got married, she did not heal for her womb with the ex-boyfriend. If she was done, like in this posted, or some women when they break up with their ex-boyfriend, they still want to go back. I've been in that kind of situation where I was dating a girl and she told me that she might want to go back to her ex-girlfriend, her ex-boyfriend. I told her, I think there's no need for us to be dating.
But the problem still comes from the man too. You won't just blame that woman alone. If I was the ex, you came back to me, that's a red flag already. And I know you're married. Why are you contacting me again? You understand? So the man is a loose dog. Let's put it that way. He's a loose dog. For him to actually just entertain the lady who he knows is married. He entertained her. Then two, I advise every man out there, if you're dating someone, always ask what they like, what you know that they like, and try to put yourself in their shoes. It might not be easy. You might miss it sometimes because of understanding. Communication sometimes can go wrongly. Mostly when you're dating intuition, you have to understand that this person likes this. If you can't do it, then let them know from the get-go that I might not do it all the time. I might fail sometimes, but I'll do my best. Your best might not be good enough, but the purpose of you
Doing your best.
talking about it and still trying to do your best, it goes a long way. Because if that man could understand, I believe the wife would have told him several times, cut ties with your friends, or I don't like the way you dress. Because there's no smoke without the fire. You understand? So that lady would have told the husband that I don't like the way you do your stuff. I don't like the way you carry yourself. I don't like the way you dress. She might have said something from the get-go. And the thing stressed and stressed and stressed and stressed until the part that she got disgusted. She got tired and like, damn, I will be living with a man like this that doesn't even have style, doesn't even have class. You understand? Then she got frustrated. And maybe she's trying to communicate out there and she's trying to do and the man is saying, oh, who is that? What are you doing there? You've entered some places where you meet some real educated people and you see the way they talk like and you're just there, you'll be like, I've been in a crowd whereby I met some guys and they were talking with some ladies and they were just talking. I could not make one sentence out of what they were saying because I was not in that actual field that they were talking about. So I was just fooling myself. How you doing, Dickies? So I was just fooling myself. But at the end, I realized that, man, this place is not my crowd.
Not your crowd.
And I walked away. So that is the part that I'm saying, that man would have understood the wife and know what the wife wants. You can always call and join on Instagram Live. If you want to join our live, you can always call and join the live and we're going to accept you right here. And I believe the man did not pay attention to that woman. And you see, that is a red flag that makes a lot of women leave relationship today. And how you doing, Superior? And when they leave that relationship, it affects a lot. And I won't say she was doing the right thing for going out there to go meet her ex. It was wrong. It was very, very wrong for her to actually go out there to go meet the ex. 100% wrong. And not even meeting the ex for 2 years.
They were having
every time. 2 years. For you to be in a relationship and still hiding spicy, hiding Mr. Bright. And you can always call on our live to join our live. You can always call on our live to participate in this podcast and air your view and on this topic. For those of you who are just joining, I'm going to read back the story. I agreed, Baba. I'm going to read back this story. This is a story about a lady who was 33 years old. She was getting old and she had nobody coming to her. Her ex left her to marry someone else, and she decided to settle for a guy that don't have style, that don't have class, but can take care of her, but doesn't have style, doesn't have class. His English was so bad, like my English. His English was not fluent, He was not a phonetic type of man. He was not speaking the phoneme. You understand? It was not a linguistic kiki. You could not speak.
You're exposing yourself.
Yeah, could not speak ski, this type of English. It could not. So she decided to marry this guy because she was getting old. She wanted to start a family. She started this family, and this family was good for her. But you know, the man does not have style, so she contacted her ex again to to join her. She contacted her ex to come again and started dating her again. And the ex was married, so she was sleeping with the ex until she got pregnant. She got pregnant and she had a baby. And this baby that she had was a boy, and the ex had a girl. But she did not tell her husband that this kid wasn't for her. She kept quiet while she was still dating this her ex. Now she have a second child that she don't even know if it's for the husband or it's for the ex. But now she's saying, do you think she should take, say, for married, yes, to two married exes? So she's saying, do you think that she should take, do you think she should get married to, what do they call it? Do you think she should go and get married to, tell the ex that she's having a baby, or do you think she should just keep that baby with the ex and not say anything? So that is the answer that she wants to ask. So waiting una say make she do. What do you think she should do? Get married? Sorry. Call the ex and tell the ex, oh, I have a son for you, because the ex wants a son, because the ex wife is going through type of fertility problem. She can't really have another child, so she's having double mind. Okay, Dickie said, how can she even have the mind to get pregnant for her ex? Yeah, something's happened. How are you doing? Just knock. How you doing? You know, sometimes people make mistakes. You know, people make mistakes, but the thing is that, should she leave her married man and move to her ex, or should she just stay with the man and tell the man the truth that the baby is not his and just stay? You understand? He said, women, they will end this world one day.
God knows.
So now she's not feeling her husband. That's what Olumide said. The girl, she's not feeling her husband. She wasn't feeling her husband, and that is why she decided to go for someone else, because the man wasn't her type.
Exactly. It wasn't a mistake. It was on purpose. I mean, the time she got to his house, or he came to her house, they got undressed, did all that. Man, it's not a mistake. They know what they were doing.
Yeah, like, to me, I'll tell you, it wasn't a mistake. Something happened between the pipeline, and so Dickie says she should tell the man the truth. But if she tells the man the truth and the man decides to tell her to move out and take that baby to go meet her ex, what is she going to do when the ex rejects that baby? Because the ex rejected her before when they were single. Now he's married. What do you think the ex is going to do? If the ex decides to reject that baby, she's going to go back to square one, which means she's going back to nothing.
You know what I just thought about?
What?
The ex can be crazy and say something like, oh, since your husband has kicked you out and you have nowhere to live, he can file for custody of that child that she has for him, and he will keep the child while she has no access to the child.
That was what Gael said at the beginning. Gael said she just wants the baby. He just wants the baby.
Yeah.
He don't want her.
Yeah.
So which means, I believe the ex knew that the wife could not have kids no more. So he was trying to make sure that he have a kid through her and see if he can get a boy.
Mm-hmm.
Then the ex is a user there.
You see, so the ex was someone who left her. So I think she's online, so she will be hearing us right now. And you should know that that ex is actually using you. It's better for you to tell your husband and forget about the ex. You can keep that baby and still train that baby and not let the ex know. Or you can still tell the ex and just go with the flow. She said, he said the ex will accept the baby but won't accept the woman. Gael said, right, she's absolutely in the wrong. He's using her though, for sure. Which is true. How you doing, Chris? That was what Gael said at the beginning. He said they were using it. That's what you just said, just clicked to me.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the ex is actually using her to make more babies.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knows that his wife can't have more babies.
Yeah.
So he's using her to see if he can get a boy. So if she goes back to the ex and say, hey, I have a boy now, the ex won.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not that the ex won. It was never a competition, because
it's like a competition, because
in a way it is.
It's trying to make a family too.
In a way it is, yeah. In a way it is, but then again, it's that she, again, the whole process of knowing what they're doing, they knew what they were doing. There's no beating around the bush that they didn't know what they were doing. One, two. The thing is, like, it was never like he never said, "Oh, as we're doing this, I want you to have babies for me." And she said, "Oh no, me, I'm doing it for fun, right?" Then three. The thing is, she's doing it because the guy attracts her. She's attracted to the guy sexually. So this is to scratch that itch that she has. So the thing for the girl now, for the lady, I mean, is this lady needs to understand: is she going to stop scratching that itch and finally grow up and live a mature life, or is she going to like just be like, you know what, whatever happens, happens?
Okay, Dicky said, he said if the ex accept the baby, then the ex is the winner.
Oh, definitely, he will accept the baby. He wants a boy.
The ex has been winning. The ex saw something in her that made him left her because, like she said, there was a red flag. She was following other guys, so which means the ex already know that she was a cheat, and he decided to leave her. And now he came back and is using her to make babies. So she's just a baby making machine. I'll tell you the truth is that your ex is using you as a tool to make babies, to see if you can get a son. So if you go back to your ex, you're gonna be on the losing end. Because he's gonna claim those kids. He said he has the money, so which means he can take care of the baby. Okay, Gael said the ex is already winning. The best of both worlds, which is true.
Yeah.
Is getting the he's smashing the and he's making babies out of it. So he's enjoying. He's getting best of both worlds. He's winning. He said, but the first mistake came from her.
What was
The first mistake made from her contacting
the ex?
the ex, and the first mistake still came from her marrying someone that she's not attracted to.
Yeah, from the beginning of rushing the marriage, that's
She
where
was so
messed up.
desperate. You see, it is always good for us not to be desperate for something that we don't need.
Girl,
You can be desperate for something you want at that moment, but don't be desperate for something you don't need. Because Karl Marx said in economy, he said, our wants are insatiable. Instead of going for what we need, we actually go for what we want. We need to pay our rent. We need to pay our bills.
But
We
we
don't
want that
need to
bottle
go
of
to
Azul.
Vegas. We don't need to buy the bottle of Azul. We don't need a section in the club. We want those stuff. So instead of going for what we want, it's better for us to go for what we need. Protect what you need by all costs. Like I said, if you buy a restaurant that is beat down, what do you do to that restaurant?
Renovate.
You run it back up. You make that restaurant look beautiful. You renovate it. You understand? But she wasn't ready to renovate that restaurant. She was only desperate to get married. And now you're married. You're in that marriage. You don't want to leave that marriage. You want to still be in that marriage, but still have your own cake and still eat it. You can't have both. So the best thing is to tell your husband what you've been doing and live that life. If he accepts you, he accepts you. You already make that mistake. But like you said, you don't want the truth to be out. But since you don't want the truth to be out, my honest opinion is that
Wait. Before you say anything, sorry, ladies in the chat, if you can give your quick opinion, what do you think she should do since she doesn't want to have the secret out?
okay, ladies right now that are out there in the chat, can you tell us your honest opinion? She says she don't want the secret to be out. What do you think she should do? Should she stay?
Like, honesty is out of the option. Like, she shouldn't like be honest.
Yes,
Like, what
she don't need to be
besides
honest anymore.
being
But what should she do? Should she quit from her ex right away and just stick to her marriage and teach her man what to do, or she should just? What do you think she should do? Because now honesty is out. She says she will never speak out. So what do you think she should do? Ladies in our comment section, please, we're waiting for you to comment something. Tell us what do you think she should do, because right now we need to give her an advice because she says she's not going to say anything. You know, we want the ladies to actually speak their mind. Ladies, tell us your mind, because right now she's not going to say anything. Okay, Dicky said, he said this is called bitter truth. She have no choice than to tell the man. Okay, Gael said, who is a lady, said if she's not honest, she needs to get rid of the ex because he's bad news. Yes. And if she keeps on messing with him, it's going to be bad for her. So which means, okay, another one says she's not going to say anything, so she needs to leave the ex. So You need to leave your ex alone. You need to face your relationship. He said, I do think she should be honest though. I say yes, which is what I said, that she should be honest and just tell the husband and let the husband know that she actually messed up. Just tell your husband, say, hey, I messed up. I can't do this no more. I have to just face my life. I want to go on with my life. But if you know you can't go on with your life, just forget about it. You understand? If you know you're not going to tell the man, you want to tell the man, your ex is bad news. Build your relationship, build a wall around your man,